Hello and welcome here in Minecraft, this time not a Roblox, but a similar game which is solo leveling Reawakened Minecraft mod. Um, yeah, for everyone who doesn't know the mod, you basically just play the story or kind of the story of solo leveling. Um, I spawned here l- right next to Sun Jinwoo's or Jinwoo's guild, which he doesn't let me join yet because he has some requirements. So I decided to just start off like in every Minecraft game by just getting some basic materials first and looking a little bit through the menu. Since I couldn't do anything there, um, yeah, I just decided to basically go ahead, get some wood first, and then head over and get some stone, just so we can have some basic equipment we can work with. Um, exactly. Let me tell you some more about this mod itself. It's still in development, so it's not the whole story yet. That's why I decided to make multiple video out of this instead of one big one. Um, I might upload a big video of the whole process at the end, but for now, since we do not have a full story yet, it's probably not worth it doing that. But yeah, I ended up getting a good amount of stone here, and then just went back to my crafting table to make some stone pickaxe, axe, sword, and later on, hopefully having enough for an oven. Once that all was done, just like you see here on the screen, um, we kept heading on around the mountain, just trying to get some more wood and some food, since um, you probably need or you will need a lot of food in this game mode. As we saw earlier, we can buy it for gold, but we don't have any gold yet, which is why I wanted to farm some food first. Um, as you can see there. Now, after getting some food, I decided to head on and get some more materials, something just like coal um, that we found on our way up the mountain, um, which is gonna help us cook our food. Now, I decided to go on top of the mountain there and saw another building which I wanted to head to, but first I farmed some more food on my way there, since I didn't know how much I need. And out of nowhere, a daily quest appeared, which I immediately started doing, because if you know the anime, you know if you don't do your daily quest, then you will get into the penalty zone, which will end up killing you probably. So yeah, we started out with 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, 25 squats, and a 10-kilometer run, which is part of Jinwoo's daily routine to level up. Now, logically, this does not take that long. As you can tell, we're almost done with everything. And since we still had to do a 10-kilometer run, I just thought I will slowly walk towards the building in the back while getting some more food and finishing the 10,000 steps or 10 kilometers of running, basically. Yeah, once I reached the house, um, I found out that I can get my rank and class assessed here, which is basically the first thing you have to do. And after failing that a little bit, because for some reason it didn't do what I wanted it to do, I finally figured out that I just have to right click it once and then talk to the person. And being ultra lucky, I not only got A rank, but also the assassin class. So I'm a A rank hunter with the assassin class, which boosted my stats up into oblivion, as you can see with my health bar right now, as well as with my stamina bar in the on the top of it. Um, so yeah, after that, I immediately checked my stats while my agility was really, really high here. Um, I figured before I can finish my daily quest, I should start cooking up some food since we're almost dead and we have no more stamina. So, after cooking some food, slowly regenerating, I just finished our daily quest, which also gave us a level up. But not only that, it also gave us the a reward where I choose 10 skill points that I immediately put into agility, strength, as well as vitality or vital. Um, exactly. Now, once that was done, I slowly built myself a bed, trying to sleep there. And once it was morning and our health finally regenerated, we found our first dungeon, where we also found a pickaxe and a gold helmet, but got quickly attacked by a goblin, which I first had to kill before I could actually collect the stuff. Now, we kept working our way through this dungeon while leveling up quite good since we were still level 0 there. Um, we didn't have any problems because we're an A rank hunter now, which gives us a huge amount of stats at the start. So we were flying through this dungeon, leveling up, and just getting a lot of these stones that at the end of the day give us a lot of money, sorry. Um, Yeah, we didn't take significant damage from these little goblins, and with every level up we got even more stats. So I was quite happy with that. Now, after reaching this here, where we found some mages and some prison knights, I decided to kill them as well. So I just broke it and punched them through the gate. And since our sword also broke, we had to now use the stone axe that I found, that I made. And yeah, we just kept working our way right through this dungeon. Also, I speeded this up a little bit, just so this video will not take too long. I still kept it in a good visibility, so that we don't have any problems here. Now, I tried to buy a sword here, which I did for 250 gold, because the axe was just not doing it, and I didn't want it to break it. So with the new sword dealing even more damage, which we were even going even faster through this dungeon. Now, we can already see the Goblin King on the top, so I knew that I'm close to the boss already. So I just made sure my food is filled up, and after reaching level 5 and killing the last goblins here, we finally reached the boss room, where we then stand against the Goblin King, which was really easy to kill and gave us 6 more level ups to level 11. Now, after getting out of the dungeon and back home, another portal popped up, which I firstly ignored to do another daily quest that we just got, since I didn't want it to end up in the penalty map. I chose to do that one first while our health is regenerating. At least I thought that, but at the end it was just a bug, which just looked like that we don't have any health. So yes, after almost completing our training, um, I then decided to just go ahead and try the other dungeon out, which obviously I thought would be an easy thing, just like the last dungeon. Um, but before that, I wanted to just buy a weapon, another one, since the sword didn't hold long, and I wanted some daggers since we're an assassin class. I just chose the C rank daggers here, which cost me all my money, and went straight in the next portal. Now, that portal was another map, which kind of was weird, but I still tried to work my way through it. And with having a new ability now, slicing all these enemies easily up and getting more level ups on the go. Now, since the boss here looked a little bit more tough, I was kind of curious with how strong we actually are, and I tried to just fill my food one last time and attack the boss, which surprisingly dealt quite some damage to us. And I was not sure if we can beat him at this point since he had a pretty high level. He was level 60 or something. But I just tried to commit to the fight, trying to like heal as much as I could, and not taking that much damage. So I just dodged a little bit, made sure my food is full, and just charged at him again. Now, after losing half of my HP and not seeing his HP, I thought I might die, but then he just magically died and gave us 6 more level ups, as well as completing our daily mission. So I went right out of the dungeon, um, collected my rewards, this time a loot box, which gave us an instant dungeon key, which I found really cool, and made the decision to go on the search of it. And then after running for a long ass time, through the jungle and other biomes, I finally found this instant dungeon, which I decided to immediately head in there. Oh yeah, what I also have to mention, I did farm some iron stuff right before that, just didn't put it into the video. I got some armor and a pickaxe, just because this was not really important for the video, since I just want to show you the game. So yeah, after clearing the few little monsters, I faced Kazaka, or however he's called, which was the first boss mob in solo leveling as well. And since we already got so much level ups, plus being A rank, yeah, he was pretty weak at the end of the day. Gave us another 4 level ups, and also gave us this beautiful weapon called Venom Fang, which has super cool effects and stuff, which is bleeding and paralyzing. So immediately I took that weapon, tried to go back home, but found another portal on my way, which I immediately jumped in as well, and quickly ran through it. This one, at first, looked like a pretty difficult dungeon, but then ended up being actually pretty easy to clear, and making my way through it. I just skipped monsters. I didn't kill all of them, since there was a ton of monsters, and even it went downstairs and so on. But I just decided to not go all my way to kill all the monsters, but just head down through the middle of the map, just trying to kill the boss as quickly as possible. Of course, I cleared the monsters that stand in my way while running there, but I didn't go out of my way just to get some more XP, since we already got tons of level ups and tons of stats already on top of that. So yeah, after finally reaching the last room, and with that also reaching the gate to the boss, I decided to just break through the boss room and close it back up so nobody can kill me from behind, and we have enough time to actually attack the boss, how I was actually planning to do from the start. Now, I didn't really know what boss is expecting me here, since I couldn't really see much, but after breaking, I could slightly see in the dark a big spider, which then I knew which dungeon it was. Um, so yeah, while making sure I'm regenerating, I started attacking this spider, which surprisingly, just like all the other bosses, was not really that much of a challenge. Just kept spamming my X ability, and we basically killed it within a few seconds to a minute, really not taking that long. It did deal a good amount of damage to us, but yeah, after giving us 3 more level ups and me collecting all the crystals in there, since the whole room was full of it, I decided to finally head back home here and right next to our house go into another dungeon, which is also the last one for this video. Um, where, to be honest, I just ran through without fighting the monsters because there was just too much and this dungeon was just gigantic. So yeah, I sprinted through it just until I hit the boss, or I thought I hit the boss, which then just ended up being a normal enemy here, which was pretty tough to be honest. But yeah, then I thought finally, oh, up there looks like there's a boss. So I started slowly climbing and trying to jump to this plateau where I thought would be a boss at. But after arriving there at this little, I call it balcony or plateau, I don't know. I don't really know what that is, but after arriving there and thinking that I found this samurai boss here and getting my ass whooped by those people, I actually thought I'm dying here. Um, I saw that the health bar is not going down, so this is not even a boss here. But he did give us a level up, so I was like, okay, well, I'll take it. So I kept going through the dungeon, and then after a long while, and after really trying to avoid as much monsters as I could, we finally reached the actual end boss of this dungeon, um, which was right up there at the end of it. So yeah, we started fighting it, and I'm telling you, this one was the toughest boss so far. He did die quickly, but he kept spinning and had a lot of guards, so we did lose a lot of health here. But from the level ups from the smaller monsters, I definitely managed to kill him. Ended up getting 5 more level ups, 4 or 5 more level ups. I don't remember exactly how much it was. And yeah, then decided to head home just to end this video. So at the end, I just set some abilities that we got and we haven't seen. And once I equipped all of them, I decided to end this video here, hoping that you liked it and that you will just watch the second part that I'm gonna upload in some days. Have a good one and goodbye.